Hello everyone, it's me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to our channel and the Catechism for Kids. Have you ever wondered how one person's quiet search for God can inspire a whole new spiritual family? Today, on November 26th, we celebrate a saint who did just that, Saint Silvester Gozzolini, the founder of the Sylvestrine Order. Born in 1177 into a noble Italian family, Sylvester's life was originally planned out for him. His father sent him to study law at the famous universities of Bologna and Padua, but Sylvester felt a different calling. His heart wasn't in legal texts. It was drawn to theology and the priesthood. This decision deeply disappointed his father, who was so upset that he reportedly didn't speak to Sylvester for 10 years. Despite this family rift, Sylvester followed his heart. After his ordination in 1217, he became a canon, a church official. In his hometown of Osimo, he was dedicated and hardworking, but he was also a man of great principle. He wasn't afraid to speak out when he saw things that were wrong, even respectfully challenging his own bishop for behavior that was causing scandal. This courage, however, created friction, and the bishop threatened him. A major turning point in Sylvester's life came around the year 1227. He attended the funeral of a relative, a man who had been known for his good looks and worldly success. As he looked upon the man's decaying body, Sylvester was struck by a profound realization. All the things we chase in this world, beauty, wealth, power, they are all fleeting. They don't last. This moment changed everything for him. At nearly 50 years old, Sylvester decided to leave the busyness and the conflicts of the world behind. He withdrew to a remote, quiet area to live as a hermit. His life became one of extreme simplicity, devoted entirely to prayer, penance, and listening for God's voice in the silence. He ate only what he could find, like raw plants, and slept on the bare ground. He was seeking something more real, more permanent than what the world could offer. Word of this holy man living in solitude began to spread. People were drawn to his incredible sense of peace and his deep connection with God. Soon, disciples started to gather around him, wanting to learn his way of life. Sylvester realized he needed to create a structure for this growing community. Legend says that in a vision, the founders of several great religious orders appeared to him, inviting him to adopt their rule. Then, in 1231, he had a special vision of Saint Benedict of Nursia, the father of Western monasticism. Sylvester knew this was the path. He chose the rule of Saint Benedict as the guide for his new community. He built his first monastery on a place called Montefano, near Fabriano. Interestingly, before construction began, they had to clear away the ruins of an old pagan temple, literally building their new life of Christian worship on the foundations of the old world. This new order became known as the Sylvestrines, sometimes called the Blue Benedictines because of the color of their habit. In 1247, the order received official approval from Pope Innocent IV, which allowed them to grow and establish new communities. Sylvester guided his order for the rest of his long life. By the time of his death, he had personally founded 11 monasteries across Italy. He passed away on November 26, 1267, at the age of 90, after catching a fever. It's said that a beautiful, sweet scent filled the room as his body was being prepared for burial, a traditional sign of holiness. His impact was recognized almost immediately. He was declared blessed shortly after his death, and in 1598, Pope Clement VIII officially canonized him as a saint. His body rests in a special shrine at the Church of Montefano to this day. So what can we learn from Saint Silvester? His life is a powerful reminder of the importance of our spiritual needs. We live in a noisy, fast-paced world that is constantly demanding our attention. It's so easy to ignore that quiet part of ourselves that needs silence, stillness, and time for reflection. Sylvester made a radical choice. He stepped away from the noise to truly listen. He understood that in silence, we can hear the gentle voice of God. We can see ourselves more clearly who we are now, and the person God is calling us to become. We don't all need to become hermits living in a cave, but we can all learn to carve out small pockets of silence in our day. Maybe it's 5 minutes in the morning before the day begins, a quiet walk, or turning off the radio in the car. It's in these quiet moments that we can ask life's big questions and discern. Which choices will lead us to become the best version of ourselves? Silence isn't empty. It's full of answers. Saint Silvester teaches us that when we listen to God with our whole heart, beautiful things can grow from our yes. His single, quiet yes blossomed into a spiritual family that continues to this day. Story asks us, how is God inviting you to tend to your spiritual needs? Where can you find a little more silence in your life to listen? Thank you so much for joining me today to learn about the incredible life of Saint Silvester Gozzolini. If you found this story inspiring, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories of the saints. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy as usual. We'll see you next time, and God bless you always.